Welcome back to Houston Life. Get ready to go back in time because Popfancy Dessert Bar is taking us straight to the 80s.
I go back in time every morning when I look in the mirror. Their latest retro sci-fi arcade theme features plenty of neon lights, Stranger Things vibes, making it the ultimate throwback. They do know how to throw a good themed party. Lauren Kelly has taken us inside for a look this afternoon. Lauren, what you got?
Hey, I love going down the 80s memorabilia road with Chris Doan because he's the founder and owner here of Popfancy, and every time you guys switch up the theme, I'm always so excited to come in because you do such a great job.
Thank you.
So we did go from Labubu to Wicked themed, you know, the Oz theme, but now we're here in back to 87, this retro cafe vibe. And I was talking to you off camera. Why do you think people are still so loving and nostalgic of the 80s? What is it about the 80s?
It's that nostalgia factor, but the 80s itself is so iconic for bringing this massive wave of culture to America. So from the music to film and TV, I
wardrobe,
just love it.
the clothing,
wardrobe, the styling, especially, yes, definitely.
Hairdo. Yeah, you're right. When you look at the stuff from the 80s, I mean, you can pinpoint it because it just takes you back into a frozen memory in time. You know, I can't believe I was born in 82, and now that I think about it, the 80s were 40 years ago, and it's crazy to think of that time jump. But, you know, with different shows and different films, you're able to kind of go back, especially one that just wrapped up on Netflix, which if you can see from the Demogorgon above my head, you know which one I'm talking about. So tell us a little bit about what this theme offers and what guests that come out here can check out.
It's kind of like taking a trip back to the 80s, you know, flashback to the 80s. You get a themed menu that goes along with all of our 80s film and TV icons, from things like Poltergeist to Stranger Things to Back to the Future.
The Breakfast Club is on the menu.
There's something for everybody, but yeah, definitely come into our restaurant and take a step back into the 80s. You'll definitely feel the vibe with all the music and the surrounding atmosphere.
Well, also I have to ask, is this video collection from your personal collection? Because wow, if you saved all of these VHS tapes, I'm thoroughly impressed.
I definitely did not, but I handpicked every single one. So,
amazing,
for the styling.
And I mean, you know, for those of us who were younger than the 80s, like before things were available online, you had to go and you had to go to Blockbuster, you had to go rent the VHS, and if they were out of it, you really couldn't watch it until somebody else brought it back. So that in itself, I think, is also a great way to throw back.
One of my favorite memories. I loved going to the video store and actually like browsing, you know, sleeves.
It was the card you got before you got your driver's license, the Blockbuster card. Yeah. So let's talk about the Fast Pass and how the hours are here when you can come in and check out the cafe.
So we're open 7 days a week, 1 to 10.
Okay.
Days that we would recommend getting a Fast Pass are definitely busy weekends, so Saturday and Sunday for sure.
Okay.
But Monday through Friday, pretty walk-in friendly. So if you want a little bit more casual paced day, definitely go on the weekdays.
All right, and if they do want to book a Fast Pass, you guys are online. It's very easy to find.
Yeah, you just hop on our website, popfancypops.com, click on the Fast Pass button, choose your date and time, and then that'll get you straight into the cafe with no wait.
One thing that was not in the 80s that is for sure here at Popfancy is the social media aspect, the photos. Guests can come in and take photos with pretty much everything, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I would suggest this theme in particular with all the neons looks exceptional at night.
At night,
so come at night.
I have seen some of the videos, and just with like the Demogorgon lit up at night, the TVs over there in the background, like you guys did such a great job of just dressing the cafe up this time, and you do such a great job every time, but this one truly is a lot of fun. Are you doing cosplay? Are you doing trivia nights and stuff like that?
Lots, yeah. So we'll have mini events like comedy night, trivia night, definitely cosplay welcome and encouraged. So we see a lot of cosplayers that walk through these doors. And
what about 80s karaoke?
Haven't thought about that, but that's actually very...
If we're here, can we just do that? Start a sing-along?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Okay, well, you guys know you can find us online. Popfancy Dessert Bar is where you're at on socials and stuff like that. They've got all the info there, too. That's a great way to catch up with you guys. You see the food and the drinks on the table. We're going to get into what is on the menu coming up here in just a bit. I mean, I've got my eyes on this plate of nachos and the size of this pizza, and I'm guessing the Demogorgon waffle as well.
Yep.
Everything looks super tasty and very photogenic. Derek and Tessa, I'm going to toss it back to you for now, but lots more to come from Pop Fancy here as we throw it back to the 80s, coming up in just a bit on Houston Life.
I'll take one of everything.
I want the pizza.
Okay.
I feel like the 80s and the pizza, that was the pizza's time to shine. It looks delicious.
Okay. Okay, Lauren, we'll see you in just a little while.
Welcome back to Houston Live. I love coming to Pop Fancy Dessert Bar, not only because your food is delicious, but Chris, you do such a great job switching out the theme. You guys switch it out maybe quarterly or so, kind of depending on the popularity of the theme, right?
Right.
You do such a great job. We came in for Labubu's, we've come in for Barbie, we've come in for the Oz, the green and pink theme, and now we are back with a retro 80s cafe, and a lot of these items on the menu are, you know, favorites from some of our favorite TV shows, some of our favorite movies from the 80s. So I want to break down the menu because this looks like some of my most favorite items so far since we've been here. Start with whatever is smoking in front of us.
This one we call the Ghostbusters, so it's a nice sundae with a little fun dry ice effect. Looks really cool at night.
Yeah, and it looks probably really cool in some photos and some videos,
For sure.
too. That's obviously an 80s reference. I know the Chips Ahoy. I saw that on the Ahoy Matey.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve Harrington fans. That's who we're looking for right there. What's in these? Like, can you just break down some of the ingredients that are in this? This is just...
Sure. This one's like a mochi waffle breakfast sandwich.
And that one's called?
Nice and delicious. This is our breakfast club.
Okay.
We have Japanese Mexican elote here.
Goodness.
This is Bill and Ted. We have, of course, pizza. And this bear is from, I don't know if you know Fazbear, but it's from the Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, yeah.
Inspired
I was
by
trying
that
to figure
movie.
that out.
Yeah, it's set
and
in
I
the
want to
80s
go back to
also.
the pizza because Tessa had commented on 80s is such a staple for pizza, right? And everybody can have a different memory of where they had pizza, but you guys have it as the Turtle Power Pizza.
Yes.
It's such a great reference. The Ninja Turtles, of course, what they ate the pizza all the time. And so what were the nachos called? What is that in reference
The nachos
to?
are based on Camazotz. So it's like a land, or it's
Camazotz from A Wrinkle in
A Wrinkle in
Time
Time.
that we know from Stranger Things that
Yes,
Holly
yes.
is chatting about. Do I know too much about this show, or do I know too much about
super
this
fan right
show?
here too. So we're speaking the same language.
I love the menu because you guys have some of the tchotchkes, some of the items as well, different themes. You have a lot of fun stuff that people can come in. And the best part about this, Chris, is it's for all ages.
For all
really,
ages.
so many people can have a great time.
Free to get in, so definitely if you want to come vibe in the 80s, free admission, just come out, hang out with us, order whatever food and drink you want, and just lay back, listen to music, and have fun.
And just chill with your friends and family, have a great time. We were talking earlier about how long it takes to get in, because you guys do get pretty busy on the weekends. You might want to do a fast pass, so explain to us what that is.
Yeah, so if you don't want to wait too long outside, I would highly recommend this on Saturdays and Sundays. We get really, really busy. Hop on our website, book what's called a fast pass. It'll save you a couple hours of waiting.
Yeah.
If you want a little bit more chill of a vibe, come on the weekdays.
Okay.
Monday through Friday, just walk on in.
And when are you open? What are your hours? What are you open?
Monday through Sunday, every day.
Okay.
1 to 10, every day.
Okay, every day. Online, we can find you at...
popfancypops.com, or
Okay.
all of our social handles are at Popfancy Dessert Bar.
When I look at some of this stuff, I really couldn't pick a favorite. Do you have a favorite item on the menu for this theme?
Oh, this theme is so dangerous because I eat these every day.
You couldn't see me, but off camera in between our segments here, Chris, I was destroying the Camazotz nacho. So that's why this entire side is gone. But I thoroughly intend to get into some of the ice cream drinks. I love the Ghostbusters. What is this one called?
Ghostbusters,
The
correct,
Ghostbusters,
yeah.
or the Ahoy Matey, because the dessert is just amazing. Again, it's so much fun to come on out here and just kind of throw it back to the 80s. You got some trivia, you've got some cosplay nights, and you kind of encourage people to come if they want to dress up too.
Right, absolutely. So
Find that 80s gear in the back of your closet.
definitely. I mean, we welcome and we highly encourage cosplay. So definitely come out with the whole gang and get into an 80s mood.
Okay, I'm gonna pick a favorite movie from Wall, but I think I'm gonna have to go The very last poster, Beetlejuice. Of course, we definitely miss the star of the show, Miss Catherine O'Hara, queen of the 80s. Also in this movie right here, Home Alone. Again, filled with memories, nostalgia, 80s, Popfancy Dessert Bar. Thank you for sharing this menu with us.
Thank
and
you.
we can't wait to see the next one, even though we're going to enjoy this one right now. Derek and Tessa, I'm going to try to wrap something up and bring you back something to the studio. But I can't, as always, guarantee it's going to make it to you.
It's the thought that counts.
It
right?
is, and all of those movies on the wall, so nostalgic. I always see, you know, kids lining up for this, these releases, these pop-ups. But parents, I think, are going to enjoy this one just as much.
Yeah.
It'll be a good
Absolutely,
spot.
you're right.
It'll be a good
You're
spot.
right.
Well, and Giovanna, producer Giovanna, was just telling us that she and her husband, Danny, every time they have dinner on Bel Air Boulevard, they always stop at Pop Fancy to get one of their
Always come
delicious
in.
homemade
Awesome.
popsicles.
Yum.
So good stuff, Lauren Kelly. Thank you
Perfect
so
producer.
much.
Yeah.
I'm glad to know they still
Thanks.
have those Labubus too.
Right, what a relief.
That was my go-to. Pop Fancy is where we got all of our Labubus. That was our go-to spot.
Love it.
They
Love
know what's
it.
up.